Did you know that right now, over 200 million people worldwide are silently suffering and struggling with conditions that affects nearly every aspect of their daily lives? Imagine not being able to laugh without worry, exercise with confidence, or enjoy intimate moments without anxiety? Well, these are the hidden challenges faced by people with pelvic floor dysfunction. In the United States alone, 25% of all women suffer from at least one pelvic floor disorder. That's over 40 million women. For men, the numbers are equally striking, with 1 out of 6 of every man over the age of 40 experiencing symptoms related to pelvic floor weakness. The total annual cost of treating of this condition is a staggering $12 billion a year. But here's a revelation that changes everything. These conditions are not just treatable. These conditions are often preventable and reversible with the right approach. Today in this video, we will explore how cutting-edge biofeedback and neurofeedback technology are transforming lives, offering hope, a practical solution for millions of patients. So let's start with this simple question. What is the pelvic floor? The pelvic floor consists of layers of muscles that stretch like a hammock from the front pubic bone to the coccyx in the back, supporting the crucial organs that include bladder, uterus or prostate, and the rectum. These muscles play a vital role in maintaining continence, supporting the internal organs, major role in sexual function as well as the core stability. As a matter of fact, they are considered to be the deepest layers of your core muscles that are crucial in the pelvis and spinal stability. First, let's talk about its impact on women's health. Some of the most common causes of the pelvic floor weakness in women: pregnancy and childbirth, obesity, hormonal changes during the menopause, genetic predisposition, childbirth, stress, and high-impact physical activity, chronic constipation, and some of the other gynecological conditions, as well as the previous injuries to the pelvic region. Some of the primary symptoms and conditions that are associated with pelvic floor weakness are urinary issues, frequency in urination, difficulty starting or stopping urination, painful urination, and leaking urine or urinary incontinence. Bowel issues like constipation, straining during the bowel movement, leaking stool or fecal incontinence, difficulty evacuating the stool, and bloating, pain in the pelvis, pain in the genitals and rectum, unexpected low back pain, and painful intercourse. Sexual difficulties, reduced vaginal sensitivity and discomfort during the sexual intercourse, difficulty with core stability. Other symptoms like muscle spasm in the pelvic area or pressure in the pelvic region or rectum. According to a recent study, up to 50% of women over the age of 50 experiencing some form of the pelvic floor dysfunction, with numbers increasing to 80% in women over the age of 80. A 2023 systemic review in the Journal of Women's Health found that 1 of 4 women experiencing significant pelvic floor issues during their lifetime. Now, to men. Let's look at the impact that it has on men's health and common causes and symptoms of male pelvic floor dysfunction. Many people don't realize that men also suffer from pelvic floor problems. Common issues may include erectile dysfunction, inability to get or maintain an erection, premature ejaculation, urinary issues like frequency in urination, painful urination, difficult urinating, or urinary leakage. Bowel issues like constipation, difficulty controlling the bowel movement, or fecal incontinence. Pain like chronic pain in the pelvis, pain in the lower back, or pain during the sexual activity. Other symptoms may include bulging in the perineum, muscle spasm, or feeling a heaviness in the pelvic area. Research indicates that approximately 30% of men over the age of 60 experiencing some form of pelvic floor dysfunction, with numbers significantly higher in men who have undergone prostate surgeries. Pelvic floor physical therapy and Kegel exercises has been a treatment of choice for most in the past 50 years or so, but it has its problems and limitations. Even with a very skilled physical therapist at your side, it is difficult to isolate and engage the right muscles to achieve the proper muscle strengthening and muscle relaxation and get desired results. Of course, it also requires you to find a skilled therapist, often go at a distance to special facilities and spend thousands of dollars for therapy. With Kegel exercises, even if someone trains you properly to perform them correctly, and performing correctly is always the key to success, it's so difficult to know if you're engaging the right muscles, since there's always the compensations that will take place. Compensations that will cause an overload of hyperactive muscles and still inactivity in muscles that are trying to be trained. But here's the great news. In the past few years, a modern solution came in the form of biofeedback and neurofeedback equipment. New biofeedback and neurofeedback technology represents a cutting-edge approach to pelvic floor rehabilitation and retraining. These absolutely fascinating technologies provide real-time muscle activity monitoring, visual feedback for proper muscle engagement, progress tracking and measurements, customized treatment protocols, and overall real fun gaming experience to perform this training at a comfort and privacy of your home. Now, how does it work? A small sensor is placed in the vaginal area for women and rectal area for men. This EMG sensor here detects the muscle activity in the pelvic floor region. The equipment senses the signal and translates into muscle activity to visual and audio feedback. It becomes a gaming interactive training. Patients can see and hear when they correctly engage in their muscles. The software tracks the improvements over the time, making the game's training programs more and more challenging to progress your training. After each training session, the software generates a report to clearly show the effectiveness of this treatment. Amazing and unique software shows a graphic demonstration of the electrode application for more effective training. User adaptation, including individual capacity of the patient. Various gaming options to really engage with the person who's playing and training, making rehabilitation progress more pleasant. Also gives customizable techniques which can be used in the user library for further use. As I said, it gives an extended session report for tracking the progress and effectiveness. And of course, it gives an ability to monitor the progress of specific selected muscles. Usual training session is about 15 to 20 minutes long, typically recommended to do 2 to 4 times per week. Recent studies demonstrate an impressive success rate of this equipment, about 80% improvement in stress urinary incontinence after only 8 to 10 weeks of biofeedback training, 65% reduction in pelvic floor symptoms, 70% improvement in sexual function for both men and women. As you can see, pelvic floor dysfunction affects millions of people worldwide, but modern technology offers hope and practical solutions. Through this amazing biofeedback and neurofeedback training, patients can gain a proper awareness of the pelvic floor muscles. They can learn proper muscle engagement techniques. They can track their progress objectively, achieve significant improvement in symptoms in a very short period of time. Biofeedback method had been proven to be effective for prevention and treatment of pelvic floor disorders. It is absolutely painless and minimum invasive. Compact-sized sensors and electrodes are discreet and very comfortable to use. Since this method is not medication, there's absolutely no side effects to it. Biofeedback can be combined with any other treatment methods, including pharmacological. Active patient participation and control significantly improves the recovery and efficacy. Remember, pelvic floor health is crucial for overall well-being, and help is available through this high-tech and innovative treatment options. For more information regarding this amazing high-tech device, please follow the link in the description. And as always, best of luck.